Hello, home bosses. I want to show you something a bit different today. So, this is Tina the Cosy Cat, and she is the star of my newest coloring book. And she's published right now on Amazon. But this video is not really about the book, it's about everything that went into making it. I made this book to show you how I create a book, my thinking behind it, the research I do, how I even came up with the idea, and how I build the character. I also used a mix of drawing and AI to bring her to life, and I'm getting ready to promote her. So I'm using this book to show you my method and basically everything I do to publish my books. I'm treating this as a case study, and you get to watch how I work on a brand new book from the very first idea all the way to the finished product. And to do that, I'm building a whole course around this, and I'll tell you more about this at the end. So stay with me. So let's get into it. I always get my ideas from unexpected places, but then I also keep an open mind for new ideas. So I guess it was a combination of both that led to how I came up with the idea of Tina. I was looking through a little book I bought about self care. It's called The Little Frog's Guide to Self Care by Mabel Equa. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I love that the star of the book was this little stylish frog, very adorable pictures, and the text was really cute and soothing. And some days later, I saw someone make a video about a coloring book that featured the little frog, and that got my attention. Suddenly, I kept seeing these books and the little frog character everywhere. And I thought, why don't I create a character and build a book brand around it? I could make a written picture book, a coloring book, a journal, a planner, and all could feature a character with personality. And that would make promoting the book a lot easier too, as the whole marketing would be about a character rather than a book. And this is the part that took the longest. From the first spark of an idea to a finished character was about a month, a whole month. So you might think that's a long time, but actually, it's not long at all to develop a whole character. And getting the idea right is really worth it. So, a strong idea makes everything after that a lot easier. Once I had the idea, I had to build the character, and this is where Tina came to life. I gave her a personality, a cozy cat with a sense of humor, the kind of character that people remember. And a good character is not just a nice picture, it's something that people connect with. And I wanted them to smile when they see Tina. So I worked on who she is, what she's like, what makes her fun. I researched countless other characters from the little frog to Simon's cat to Rosie did a thing. They're all characters that I really love. And there are so many little characters out there. It all started to get a bit confusing and overwhelming. And then I had a thought I could base Tina on myself. I'm all about self care and mindfulness, positivity. And I started to get lots of ideas from my own experiences that I could apply to Tina. And I discussed this with various AI models, and Claude said it was a good idea. ChatGPT agreed and said that by basing Tina on myself, I would never run out of ideas, and that is actually true. So, this is when Tina really came to life. I gave her a personality, and I wanted a cat with a sense of humor who was all about making things easy in life. So, character creation is the most important part of this process because I wanted to create more books with the same character in all of them. So, that means that the character has to be consistent. I wanted to create books about how Tina approaches different situations. And the first book is all about Tina going to the gym. The next one could be about Tina doing something else like housework. Tina could go speed dating, that would be fun. And she could go and do the shopping. She can celebrate Christmas and Halloween, and that's important for seasonal books. So there's really no end of topics for Tina and for a whole book series about her. Now, here is the part that many of you have been asking about. I created Tina using AI. I gave Canva an image that I drew, and then I asked the Canva AI to create a character. So you can skip that part and just ask ChatGPT directly, but I wanted a particular style of cat. And this is one of the things I will go into deeper in the course, as this is the bit that will really help with your character development so that your character doesn't look like other characters already out there. And it will give you the chance to put your own artistic style or ideas into it. And then there was another big challenge. Tina had to look the same on every single page. Same face, same feel, same style, page after page. And this is harder than it sounds. If you have tried making characters with AI, you know what I mean. One image looks great, the next looks like a different cat completely. So, to fix this, I used Claude to help me build the prompts. The prompts are the instructions that you give ChatGPT. Get them right, and it gives you what you want. Get them wrong, and you end up wasting hours. Trust me, I wasted hours. So, Claude helped me write clear, careful prompts so Tina stayed the same cat all the way through the book. So, that consistency is what makes a character feel real, and it's what makes a coloring book look professional instead of messy. And it wasn't just about the character, it was also about keeping the line art consistent without any grey areas, keeping them easy to color in. I'll go much deeper into how I did this in the course, but I wanted you to see that this is actually possible. You can create consistent characters with AI. You just need the right method. So Tina is now published, but publishing is only half the job. A book sitting on Amazon with no one looking at it does not sell. So I'm promoting her too. I have set up social media for Tina as her own little character, and I built her Amazon listing with care. And yes, I did not forget her A plus content. And I have a plan for getting her in front of the right people. So I'll be showing you all of this as I go, and you get to watch the promotion happen in real time. What works, what doesn't, all of it. Now, here's the exciting part. I'm turning all of this into a course. Everything I told you, but in full detail, step by step, from the first idea to building the character, to writing the AI prompts, to publishing, to getting the right keywords, to promotion and marketing. So you will be able to follow along and do the same for your own book. I think this is a brilliant chance to watch how I really work, not the polished version, but the real version. The course should hopefully be coming soon. I'm working on it right now, and I'll share more details in upcoming videos and my emails. And you can follow Tina yourself. I know I already have an audience here on YouTube, so promotion is a bit easier for me to start with. Not everyone has that, and I understand. But the methods I use to promote Tina work the same way whether you have 10 followers or 10,000. So follow along and take what helps you. I do the same thing myself. When I find an author that I like, I follow them on social media and I want to see how they promote their books, what they post, what people respond to. I learn so much just by watching them. And I want to give you that same chance with Tina. You can see every post, every idea I try, the ones that work and the ones that don't. So you can see everything that I do on her social media pages. I'll put the link to Tina's Facebook and Instagram pages in the description. And you can see also how I set up the whole page and all of that, all the things that you can create for your own books. So if you have any questions about how I made her, drop them in the comments. I read them all, and your questions often help me decide what to cover next. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it so much. and take care of your business and take care of yourself. See you in the next video. Bye for now.